Alright, for those things I didn't know I learned, I thought about while I was on the trip. I've had this little clean out tap. It's in the front of my house. I always thought about it, man, you know, at the RV parks. Man, I just like the same things in our house. I wonder if I get home, can I do a more thorough cleaning? And guess what, guys? The adapter, it's all the same fittings. Exact same size that you have at your RV camp. So after the trip is over, I got it back in my front yard. Was able to really do a more thorough cleaning, putting water in the black tank, and just sort of more and keep flushing it out after the trip. You know, sometimes during the trip, you want to leave a little water in the case, you know, it's an emergency or something, especially traveling with kids. So I just want to leave a little something in just in case of emergency. So when you get home, instead of having to worry about finding a dump station or paying another camp. So last time I did this, I think a little campground charged me $20 to dump. So I thought about it, and this works perfectly. I don't think it's against any codes, anything. It's not going into a septic. This is actually going straight to the sewage line, straight to the city. So the same thing that comes out your house, that's where that's going. So little tip, if you got access to this at your house, I definitely would try it out. All right, little tip I thought about. If you store your sewage pipe in your rear view bumper, and I slide this in first, and I slide this in. Well, the last few times I had my fingers to try to put my fingers in and try to pull, or get a grip of it and pull out. I kept struggling because it's sort of real snug fit. And then sometimes I had to get like a stick or something, so get it there and pry it out to get a little leeway where I get enough of my fingers on there to pull it on out. So while on the road to Grand Canyon, I thought about this. I got 4 zip ties, and I sort of made combine them all at the end, sort of an oval circle shape. So what I do is I put them on the hook end, put it on a little hook, so just give me sort of a little makeshift like little handle. So when I slide this up, I'll have something that will hook onto that little L shape that I can pull this one out with a little more ease. Real simple. And now when I'm going to get ready to pull it out, I got something easy that pulls it out. I can just tuck the rest of these straps up in there when I put my cap on. All right, another thing I thought about was when traveling, because I don't like carrying a lot of water in the fresh tank just for the simple gas mileage and weight. But when you're traveling with kids and you're traveling such a long distance, you do want to have, and you're traveling through barren land like Route 66 and I-40, where you can go 20, 30 miles without a stop. I thought about, well, I need to keep some fresh water in my tank, just for those pullover emergency type things. You never know. So, but I don't have, my rig doesn't tell me how many actually gallons that is currently in the freshwater tank. So it has a light to tell you when it's full or empty or what like that, but it doesn't tell you. So I just want to be a little more accurate way of keeping maybe, you know, 5 gallons in there just for emergency, 2-3 gallons or whatever, just to keep the weight there. So this way I thought of sort of more accurately telling how much I got. So I got this, let's assume this is a gallon jug. And so what I do, I time it, get my hose pipe. I want to count, see how long it takes to fill this up. Oh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So and I got my water on pretty high. So depending on your water pressure. So let's just say 10 seconds. So 10 seconds gives me 1 gallon. All right, so if I go to take this same hose pipe and put it in to the fresh water tank, so if I want 5 gallons, I count to 50. So, cool little trick to figure out how many gallons you're putting in your fresh water tank. When you travel online, look at all those dead bugs and spatter. Well, let's go on and get to busy washing it off so we get it back in storage. There. A whole lot better. Not 100%, but a whole lot better.